You're tuned in to 94.3 Radio 1. And this is Mumbai On Demand with Annie.
Radio 1.
You know, the time that you have in between, which is coming on air, that's sometimes not the time you should have, because there's so much of talks that happen between Jagmohan and me. And I think I kind of got lost into space. Anyways, coming back to the curse of Brahma. Coming to the book now, Jagmohan, it's the first of the Krishna Trilogy. So
Right.
when was the seed sown? When did it all begin? And where are you at now?
2005 is when I started thinking of writing the book.
Okay.
And as I said earlier, I mean, I thought, it's probably going to take me 5-6 months to do the research and come out of the book, zip, zap, zoom and all that stuff.
Okay.
As I kept getting into it, I realized it's taking longer and longer.
Uh-huh.
And finally, it took about 9 years of research,
Wow.
which a lot of that time took me to, texts that I never thought I would delve into. I didn't know what the Vedas were before I started the research. I figured out, what they really were. Within the Vedas, what the Upanishads were all about.
Wow. Oh, so you've actually managed to go through all of them?
Yes, I think a fair bit there.
Wow.
And the story that evolved shook me quite a bit, if I were to say so, because I realized that the true story of Krishna, at least from my perspective, really hadn't been told. And most of the stories that involved Krishna was somebody else's story. So I decided at that time that, the shape the book would take is it would capture the journey of even before Krishna came in, till the time that he decided to, depart the mortal world.
Okay.
And that's how the trilogy was framed in my mind.
Okay.
So if you look at it, the characters are different.
Okay.
There are a lot of grey shades. Biggest feedback that I've got from readers so far in the last 2 months that the book came out was on Kants.
Okay.
When I was growing up, if you had like a mama and you wanted to really put him down, you would say, well, this guy's like Kants. I think that changes with this book. People who read the book have quite loved Kants' character because, again, grey shades there, so it's not black and white. A lot of facts about Kants which come out,
A lot of facts about Kants, okay.
which we
That's interesting.
probably didn't know. So, for instance, we all know that he tried to murder Devaki and the kids, but the fact that he's actually risked his own life to save her on several occasions is never really spoken about, right? So it gets captured there. The whole transformation of Kants from this very noble guy to what he becomes into, and I'm obviously not going to say what he becomes into, is something that people would, probably love reading, but that gets covered.
Okay.
Then I've bought in this whole thing about Brahma. And a lot of people have said, why is it the curse of Brahma if it's a Krishna book? Because it all started with Brahma. I mean,
True.
200 years before Krishna was actually born, an event happened which involved Brahma.
Okay.
Wherein the seeds were sown to...
And it changed the course of history.
Yes, and that's what this book is about. And it introduces characters in a very different light. Vasudeva is introduced as what is known as an Asakesura.
Okay.
Which in those days was the warrior amongst warriors.
Okay.
The impression we've been brought up with was that Vasudeva was this old, shuffling man, right? But that's a very different guy over here. And I think it really shows how between him and Devaki, they gave birth to Krishna.
Oh, so there are a lot of things now. This is very interesting because this is one of the books or the kind of books that even I like to read, where it's not just a little story that you're making up or telling, but there are certain facts involved, and it will throw light upon the kind of perspective you've had on these guys. I think this is one book, like he did make a pact with me actually, that in the next month I'm supposed to be getting rid of the book in the sense that I'm supposed to lap it all up, and I think I'm going to do that because it sounds interesting already. We're going to be talking about Jagmohan's favorite authors too after a bit, but now is going to be, this is another request coming from Ankush. Ankush, here it is, the script with superheroes. If you have any requests, you know what to do. Type in ONE, leave a space, the name of the song, your name, and send it to 53650. And the cup question, don't forget the art gallery, the oldest one in Mumbai city, and take home the curse of Brahma.
Then a heart of steel starts to grow on his life.